My name is Andy Fry, and I'm the president of the board of directors for the Topeka Community Cycle Project. So there was a group of Topekans that got together towards the end of 2009 and decided they wanted to start a community cycle shop. Some of them had experiences in other communities up in Minnesota and North Dakota, and they thought that Topeka was the place for a similar operation, and so they started in downtown Topeka. I came in when they first got the shop space and were taking donations. I have a mechanical engineering background, and I was interested in working on bikes and participating in the community, and so I continued to be involved after that. To me, a community bicycle shop is a place where you can get help working on your bike or parts, or you can get a bike as a whole.
Hi, my name is Tim Marchand, and I'm a volunteer here at the Topeka Community Cycle Project, the bike shop. We serve anyone who has a need for bicycling. Sometimes that's kids who come in because they've been over at the skate park and jumped their bikes off of a ledge and broke something. And sometimes it's people who have a child who are looking for bicycles. And sometimes it's people at the rescue mission who need transportation to get back and forth to work. To me, the most rewarding part of this whole thing, working with people, especially when they learn a skill that they didn't have before. Oftentimes when someone comes in here, I'll take them aside and we'll take apart a bicycle wheel so they can see how the ball bearings inside that wheel can get greased. And people light up when they learn those new things.
Hello, my name is Ramon Washington, and I was born and raised in Topeka, Kansas, and I volunteer at the Topeka Bike Project. A long time ago when I lived on Harrison, there was this guy that told me there was a bike shop downtown. I said, oh really? So I came down there, and after that I started liking it and learned a lot about bike stuff, and it became one of my hobbies. I think it's really good for the people because they can come and get bikes if they want to go to the stores and buy them. They can come here and get them and get parts for their bikes, and I think it's really beneficial for the community here. One time this family came in and we worked with them for about hours, and they were all getting bikes for their kids. And it felt very rewarding to help them out and everything. A lot of people can't afford bikes, and it helps people out who can't get it for their kids. Working on bikes for me helps me learn more about bikes, and it's fascinating to learn new things. I'm the type of person that like a challenge, and I just like to figure it out, and if I can't figure it out, find somebody else who knows it and learn that hands-on experience with bikes.
So here at the Topeka Cycle Project, we do have a number of programs that we do. The BLAST program is a program for school-age children that brings bicycles to their physical education program in their school and helps them learn how to ride safely so they understand how to get along on a street when they have to share it with cars. One of the founding principles of the shop here has been self-reliance. We want people to know how to work on their own bikes, and if we fix bikes up and give them away, there's less of that self-reliant part. Now for kids, it's always been a giveaway program, but we usually wait until we have someone who comes in and that we know the size of the child and we can fit the child to the bicycle before we decide, well, we're going to spend a lot of time fixing up a bicycle that we might never use.
The mission of the Topeka Community Cycle Project is to broaden access to bicycling through education and hands-on experiences. In Topeka and in the Midwest, we have mobility challenges. Our communities have grown in a way that's quite car-centric, and so bicycles can kind of be that midway point. I think the Topeka Community Cycle Project has been an exposure to parts of Topeka that I wouldn't have otherwise learned about, and it's very rewarding to get to interact with neighbors and other people in the community who I wouldn't otherwise collide with in my daily life.
I do find it very rewarding to work here because the people are so appreciative of the help that they receive, and that we try to make them smarter and better at fixing things that they may never have had to do before. Patching a flat tire is not that hard, but it's a lot easier if you've had someone teach you how to do it or work with you through the process, rather than just saying, here's some stuff, not at the store, good luck. And people respond to that, and that's what makes me happy. It's been my experience that the Topeka community has been a tremendous support factor for the bike shop. Practically every time we're open, someone brings in some bicycle that they're not using, or maybe several. And if we didn't have that, we wouldn't be able to turn those things around and put bicycles back on the street. But without people with some willingness to come in and work with our clientele, one person cannot do this. It requires a team, and we've had some really excellent volunteers over the years. We dearly appreciate the people that come down here to volunteer and the people that donate. And we have had very good support from the business community as well in supporting our cause.